we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And the Giants first down.
They'll look to throw here. Going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Giants. Dante Thornton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now is Daniels. The hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Come on, come on.
First down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Jalen Lane, 49 yards. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Will Watts on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now back to throw. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 48 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Ready? 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lions.
To throw is Daniels. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels looking to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would say, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Again, it's Johnson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Giants. Dante Thornton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On
3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Hey, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Now Daniels. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawks, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Here we go.
Up
the middle, Krosky Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. 2nd and 9 now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
On the set.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up.
Out
of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Will Lutz on for the field goal.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Dante Thornton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they're looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Abdul Carter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Liking 18, go!
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
3 yards.
18 rattle, 18 rattle.
Washington Commanders first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Big Lion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On target to his man, Likely. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw. A nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Krosky Merritt. Well, the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, that was a great spot.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the 1st half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. He'll come up short, and they'll be unable to get this back within 1 score as it stays a 9-point game. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run, fighting it off. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would try to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Dante Thornton on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Come on. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. That is into the hands of Krasky-Merritt. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
60 bites it. Top low 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Smith. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Smith trying to run for it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Another try for Smith. And they'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, maybe that's the spark that they needed here, Charles. Trailing, but a big block. We'll see if that swings the momentum a bit.
You mentioned the word spark. I'm just wondering, as they went off the field and the offense was coming out, did one of those special teams members say, hey, obviously we haven't given up on this one. We've given you a little bit of a spark. What are you going to do with it?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Now we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go around. He'll wind up getting two there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky Merritt. Loose inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. 52 yardage rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Daniels going to keep it. A very pivotal 2-point drive that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Smith. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And the lead will hold at 10. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. At Cowboy 80. 7. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Rashard Smith taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. What an effort. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
70. Get it.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. To throw is Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline,